of these costumes.
Okay.
We're
live,
got
motherfuckers.
Austin Powers and
All right.
and Rocky being very socially distant. And then we've got some monsters.
Try and do this again, shall we?
Like in this auction, we do have a lot of monsters. Like horror is like in science fiction at the forefront of collecting, and these are actual
Holy shit.
costumes.
This was worn.
This was worn.
So
by
this is
actors.
from which film?
Alien versus Predator.
Got it.
You know, this would have been scenes
You guys are
with
watching
chasing
Darkest
the
Night,
actors.
I don't
You
know
know,
what
close-up
to do.
detailed
When
scenes.
you
I'm in
fucking
this
do it.
world. Like
I even know how
have to stuff
even know
in
how
here,
fucking
I'm
work
going,
tomorrow, but I don't
You're
give a shit.
investing kind of in
You know, it's my
a
fucking
feeling,
weekend, so
in nostalgia,
I'm
right?
stressed out.
People just want it around. I mean, I can't. There's no difference in buying an Alien and a Predator and buying a Picasso. I mean, they're works of art. That person wants to hang a
I'm not
Picasso
watching
in their
now.
house. Okay, I want to put my
Walking
Alien
Dead
in my
season
house.
10.
I can get into this. Pizza Guard Dog.
Yeah, for sure.
How about watching the noise today before I go to bed?
Not everything here is as big as a Predator, but you can pack a lot of amazing stuff into a single
how you fuckers
display
doing out
case.
there?
Stop it. I already know what it is. It's Total Recall, right? This is the Get Your Ass to Mars, Quaid taking the chip out of his head.
So you guys
You're
know I'm
the
working at
crunch
100
of
acres now.
Hopefully it's been washed, but I love
Hopefully,
it.
yeah. I mean, I already got the job pretty much,
Get
but
the
volunteer
outta here.
that is. But
So, Christopher Reeve, right?
I didn't start
This
yet.
is from Soup. This is
But,
from
They
Superman.
want me there on.
From Superman.
They
This is you
basically
see the
want me there
promo
on
photos. This is the
Form.
one.
Right.
There on
This is the piece
Saturday.
of
So,
It literally such an important item that it's become part of our everyday vernacular, right? We refer to things as kryptonite.
Oh,
now.
well,
You're
well.
holding a thing that's become part of our daily speech.
That's how important films are, and that's why collecting this stuff is so important, because that is a moment in time forever.
This will go for how much you think at auction?
Somewhere between 8 and 20,000.
I'm gonna let you hold up. And this is such a big deal to me. These are from Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
So this is Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis.
Yeah.
When they decide they're going to scare the family that's moved into their house.
Yeah, these are great.
Right? This is insane.
So these qualify for gods and monsters.
There you go. Look at that.
This is a cross section.
I mean, this is the scariest that Alec Baldwin has ever been, unless you tell him to shut his cell phone off.
Yeah, exactly. Sharon Stone, the pick
Wait, this is the ice pick from Basic Instinct? This is the second Ghostbusters.
from Ghostbusters.
Screen use.
Connections on
Screen
Staples, supposedly.
I'm already very happy. What else? This I don't
But
recognize.
So
see if we can
early
get people
on,
into more
29, 30, the
like,
Academy
explain what I
Awards were
did
very
the last
limited.
couple
They
days
didn't have an award
today.
for makeup. The most famous
Hopefully we can
makeup
get somewhere
artist in the history of
today.
Hollywood is a guy named Jack Pierce.
Frankenstein.
But he also did a movie called The Mummy.
But
This is the actual award
I thought about
given
making,
to Jack Pierce by the
Jason Goes to
Guild
Hell bust
for his
first
work
before I do an
on
Uber
The Mummy.
Jason.
Jack Pierce did all the makeup
Hold on,
for like
let's see.
all the big Universal monsters.
Every
right?
single one.
He did the Wolfman. He did Frankenstein.
Everything.
He did the Mummy.
The Mummy.
No, I
Boris
do.
Karloff
Jason Goes to Hell.
presented him with
That's
this
easy.
the night that he won it.
This is history right
It's
here.
my first time
exactly.
sculpting.
It's very, very cool.
Like, severely. I'm
This
gonna put my
is
heart
not
into
what
it.
I think it is.
This is the full electronic.
Chest burster from
So-
Alien.
They're all at the table eating, and John Hurt starts to have his
Yeah.
spasms, and this is the chest burster that actually comes out and runs away. This is actually a puppet. Inside of it would have had a bladder. Okay, $100,000. And then this is kind of like a fun thing. So Ed Wood is like a beloved movie. You know, Martin Landau won an Academy Award for playing Bela
This
Lugosi.
is signed by Landau.
Yeah, it was taken to him
I'm not getting near that thing. Martin Landau.
Yeah.
As Pella.
as Bella. Okay, so go down the bottom. There's this.
Wait, no, I have to get near this
You
thing.
have to turn it on. It's on your side.
Don't touch it?
Yeah.
Wait, why are you ducking and hiding?
You never know.
It's alive! Are you kidding me?
How cool is that?
This is awesome. When you think Hollywood monster movie, you think this. Pretty sure this thing opens. Indiana Jones's glasses from Raiders. Come on. But Joe isn't just selling film props. He's got a ton of other memorabilia here too.
The hat is Howard Hughes's, and the Spurs Goose, something we already sold. But if you want to get into some cool things, Wonder Woman.
Who gives a about Wonder Woman? This is Howard Hughes' fedora.
This is Gal Gadot's when she becomes Wonder Woman.
This is Howard Hughes' fedora.
Gal Gadot, what would you rate as a?
Can I put it up?
Sure.
Look at this. I mean, are you kidding me? It
Cool.
makes me want to pee into a mason jar. This is unbelievable. Okay, all right, sorry, Wonder Woman. I mean,
Gal Gadot, so we have her
headdress, and this is the.
lasso of truth.
When I was 14, I stole a second part from the corner
This is my
store. That's
fucking lawyer.
Playboy that I said, would have locked it, Billy Weaver was mine. Take it away from me, Jim. Sorry.
Got some more ups?
And costumes, he's got the best. Bruce Willis from Unbreakable, Tom Hanks from Captain
Probably not gonna
Phillips,
get drunk today.
Kevin Costner from Waterworld. They're not all a hit.
You're not going to get any more famous than this. That's the holy grail of Schwarzenegger. T2. And what's great about this one, Josh, is this is a special effects. This is where the squibs would be for the bullet holes. So there would be squibs in here, and somebody would fire one at a time, so it would look like he was being shot.
Thank you. I'll let you know I'm done.
Is there any chance I can?
I don't think it'll fit, but you can definitely try it.
How can I be bigger than Schwarzenegger?
You had more pasta. He was protein.
All right, it's fair enough. Fair enough.
See, the problem, the shoulders are fine. The
Shoulders are fine. It's here. Schwarzenegger and I are. It's a perfect match.
Well, he has bigger shoulders than you. It's the rest of the body that his kind of goes up like this.
This and mine goes out a little more.
Yeah, a little
I understand.
Oompa Loompa shape.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that, Joe. I don't think there's any reason to.
It's a difference. It's
I mean,
a difference.
It's a difference. You don't have to go Oompa Loompa. I mean,
It's kind of, but it's kind of true.
it's not getting any better, Joe, the longer you talk about it. Okay.
Josh, this is really cool. I'm gonna let you open it because this one, it
Yeah,
should be
I
instantly
bought the shit out of it
recognizable.
1,000 times.
Think red,
I'm
blue,
down to like one bomb
Pennywise.
now.
Pennywise.
For the flip bomb shit.
But I mean, you're talking about like one of the most
They weren't bad as they were.
iconic horror movies.
Still.
Stuff that you like never even really noticed from it. The way that it's sort of this sort of spine detail on it.
It's really, really well made.
I mean, I could smell the film. A lot of sweat in this costume. We all float down here.
Oh, that's
Once I've gone through every case, bag, and box in the building, it's time to say goodbye. I grab my coat and head for the door. Joe, man, great to see you as always. What a thrill, dude. Thanks for showing me around. I appreciate it.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
That's Rocky 5.
The jet. No, I think I'm pretty sure I came. No, this.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I came in with this, didn't I? Pretty sure this was mine.
Josh.
Anyway, Joe, great to see you.
Tommy Gunn.
Great to see you, buddy. Bye-bye. I almost got away with it. Well, time for another quick break, but when I return, our Gods and Monsters show continues with one of the original Walking Dead superstars, Sarah Wayne Callies, who'll be here to talk everything from A to zombies. And speaking of horror, Twitter. Ugh. A little later, I'll answer another round of your viewer questions on social media. Stay tuned.
This is my first time smoking like a legit cigarette.
Welcome back to Josh
I mean, I smoke
Gates
cigarettes in the
tonight
past,
and
but
our
with a
salute
roll up, I
to
never did.
Gods and Monsters. It's
I mean,
time to meet our next guest,
for friends,
who
but
actually
this is
has
my first
faced the
time
end of the world
doing it by
twice.
myself.
First from brain-eating zombies in The Walking
I
Dead,
don't want to be an
then at the hands of alien invaders in the show Colony. Please welcome the wonderful Sarah Wayne Callies. How are you?
I'm thrilled to be here. I love what you do.
Oh,
I
that's
love what
so
you do.
nice to hear. I love what you do. Thank you for dropping
I'll put less of
by.
it in next
Okay, it's Monster Night, so let's start with the obvious. Let's start with Walking Dead. You are an OG Walking Deader.
I'm gonna search somewhere.
You, of course, played Lori Grimes on The Walking Dead for 3 seasons. When did you know that show was going to be a phenomenon?
Not until it aired. I think we were all thinking we are going to go for broke and tell this story as though it were real. We're not going to do anything camp. And then Andy and I did a big press tour. We were in Cannes and London and New York and LA. And there were a lot of people laughing at us. Like there were a lot of people in the press, especially the French. And by the way, I love the French, but they were like, okay, so these zombies are chasing you.
My friend
And then
Cody,
what?
he's
And I was
there
like,
and
I know.
he's
You're like, that's
His
it. They
brother's
just
lunch.
keep chasing us.
The cool thing was that we never
I mean, I
said
don't
the
know.
word
Probably
zombie,
vegan
which
or-
makes things easier because then when
Gareth.
you go do press in Spain, they say zombies, and it's really, really hard to keep a straight face for an entire interview
Yeah,
about
that's better.
zombies. Yeah, I don't know if they do now because I don't watch the show. I
That's
never
better.
watch the show.
They're still fighting zombies.
Are they still?
Yeah, it's still happening.
Are they zombies?
They're zombies, and they're still
Zombies.
after them.
The zombies are still
The
running
zombies are
after
still there.
the
Yeah,
people.
they're still there.
That's great.
But you didn't know that it was going to be a mega hit until it aired.
Not at all. The ratings came in. We had like 6 million viewers, which was like more than every show on AMC put together.
Highest rated show in AMC's history by a mile.
It was bananas.
Okay, so take me behind the scenes. I want to know about your
How'd you-
relationship
how'd you
with
got out of
Carl,
that?
played by Chandler Riggs.
That's
You know,
right.
this is a kid that a lot of people literally watched grow up on that show.
I love that kid. You know, it's funny. Bernthal and I had kind of a good cop, bad cop with him. He idolized John, understandably. And I was usually the one that was like, spit your gum out, put your toy down, we're about to roll.
You were his mom.
I was very much the mom.
I saw a YouTube montage of clips of you from the show called Lori Grimes Parent of the Year. And it was all these clips where you were just sending Carl away, or you were like, where's Carl?
First of all, I'd be willing to bet that none of those people have an 11-year-old son.
Right.
I'm like, I feel like there might be a moment of karma
Hello?
where some of those voices are now trapped in quarantine houses with their small children and being like, I would send you into a pack of zombies right now. Like, not that I don't love you, just need a little bit of space.
Can we talk about your send-off on the show? I mean, I don't know that we need to do spoiler alerts. Lori died on the show. For anyone who hasn't started the series yet, you had this very emotional send-off on the show. You died during childbirth on the show. Did you want to die on the show?
I wanted to serve the show, and the show needs Lori to die in order for Rick to go crazy. I wasn't like trying to leave a super successful show with a bunch of my friends on it. First of all, you don't sign up for a show called The Walking Dead and be like, this is tenure. I'll be here forever. Yay.
You got to be careful how big a house you buy.
Exactly. Don't go buying a Porsche.
Yeah.
Okay? It's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
People make that mistake a lot in Hollywood. That's a classic story.
Tell me about it. I worked with Lori Petty on the 4th season of Prison Break, and she said to me, she's like, every time I start a new show, I get all the cast together that's under 25, and I say, don't buy a car.
Right.
And I was like, I love you. I love you. I love you.
I have to say, other than your character, my favorite characters on Walking Dead were the older characters. I just found them more interesting in a way than all the young people on the show. The idea that these people who had seen a lot of life and kind of what this would do, he just seemed like the coolest guy. Was he great to work with?
He was sensational. He really was. And to watch him and Jeff DeMunn talk off camera, you know, like we'd be setting up a shot and they'd be sitting in the field having a conversation, and Andy and John and I would be like, I wonder what they're talking about.
I mean, and Jeff DeMunn, like, what a character. He's another guy who's just like, you can't take your eyes off him.
Yeah.
He's just magnetic.
Everything's honest. Young people are great to look at. They're beautiful. It's awesome. But there's this whole group of lavishly talented people who we're missing out on.
Right.
Hashtag right for
Sorry about
older
that,
actors.
Yes. If you were in charge, what would you have done? Would you have at all have
I hate to
followed
spoil
the
something, you know, I know it's
trajectory
not really
of your
fucking
group of
good.
survivors on this show?
I definitely think I would have left Atlanta.
Big time.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, just for the humidity.
Just the humidity. You could head for like the islands off of like Savannah.
Yeah. Can walkers swim?
I don't think walkers can swim.
I stopped watching after you left, Sarah. It is Monster Night on the show. I see you have a skull necklace on. Are you a monster horror fan at heart?
No, that's so. This is, I guess, misleading. I just loved it. I can't watch horror.
Come on.
The last horror movie I saw, I was 14. I was on a double date. I saw The People Under the Stairs, and I didn't sleep for 2 weeks. Count them, 2 weeks.
People Under the Stairs, Wes Craven. How did the date go?
I couldn't handle it. He was a really, really good-looking dude, and I was like, you have to be making a mistake. And I think by the end of the date, he was like, I think I could do better. I was like, you're probably right.
Are you saying that young Sarah Wayne Callies wasn't a catch? Come on.
I mean, if you could get past the giant pink glasses and the mouth full of braces, not a catch. I think not a catch is probably the charitable way of putting
Oh,
things.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I probably shouldn't say this publicly, but I think the real monsters are more interesting, right? Like the giant squid.
No, I agree. The giant squid is
The
terrifying.
giant squid. And I mean, I realize that I sound like a crackpot and wearing a tinfoil hat. I definitely believe in Sasquatch.
You do? Really?
Totally.
As a guy who has been paid to go look for things like Sasquatch for much of my career, I want to believe.
By the way, that's an amazing statement.
Oh, it's true. It's a weird job.
I want to go next time with you.
So be careful what you wish for. Be careful.
We're going Yeti hunting.
How do you feel about eating fried insects?
What are they fried in?
It's an insect. You're worried about the fat content in the oil?
No, like, is it delicious? Like, do you put it, like, is there garlic and like a little ginger?
It's never delicious. That's the spoiler on fried bugs.
I can bring a granola bar.
Okay. All right. Well, you're in. You're hired. Sarah, what a treat talking to you. I
Actually,
had so
hope
much
it does
fun.
happen.
Josh, thank you so much for your time.
Ever
Take me on your
real
next
big
Yeti
show.
adventure.
All right. Get packed. It's going to be miserable.
Great. I'm all in.
See you out
I'm
there.
all in.
All right. I'll see you out
All
there. Hey, bye-bye.
See you, man.
So
Okay,
sweet.
well, we need to feed the monster that is our ad sales team, but we still have a scary amount of show left when we come back. Coming up, I'll take on the Herculean task of answering your viewer questions, and we'll see how far I've gotten under your skin during this pandemic. Stay tuned. Tonight's show began with a monstrous undertaking, transforming my mug into something even more terrifying. Okay, here we go.
I know I said it before, but I'm sorry.
For the 3-hour process of
I've been saying
becoming
nothing
Frankenstein's
much.
monster,
Just doing out
I
there,
put
really.
myself in the care of veteran makeup master Lawrence Mercado, who begins by layering my face with latex rubber prosthetics. I ended up even more in awe of actors like Doug Jones, who sit through much worse and do it every single day. Okay, all right, now I just need to get in the car. Traffic bad.
I'm really watching Matthew McConaughey every day, but I'm
I'm gonna get so embarrassed if I get pulled over in this. Oh, what's that, officer? No, I'm just coming from the lab. Don't mind me. It's time for lights, camera, and, well, you already saw the rest. Let's go be a monster.
I feel like watching a fucking movie, horror movie today.
Welcome back to Josh Gates Tonight, Gods and Monsters edition. Surprisingly enough, we've made it almost a whole hour without mentioning Harvey Weinstein. Oh, there we go. Well, I don't know about you, but after a monstrous week, I am ready for some of your viewer questions from social media. Here we go. First one is from Rochester Mike R., who says, "You've got the best fans in television." I agree. What's the weirdest thing any of them have done in your honor? Well, that's easy. A fan of mine got a tattoo of me on his leg. That is a real photo, and I have never met that guy until right now. Jacob!
Hi, how's it going?
I'm doing great, man. First of all, this tattoo is where on your body? On your leg?
It's on my right thigh, like right near my butt.
Can I see it without it turning into an adult film?
Yeah, I should be able to do that. Just 1 second.
The rating of this program might be changing. Oh, there it is! And it's been colored in more since I last saw it.
Yep, yeah, we threw some color in there because we figured it needed it.
Jacob, it's beautiful. I wish I'd worn that shirt tonight and had that drink. All right, Jacob, what possessed you to get such an attractive tattoo?
Honestly, I grew up watching Destination Truth like a lot. I was obsessed with the show. Like,
I feel
honestly,
so old.
every single night, it was bad. Like, my mom would sit there and she'd be like, go to bed, and I'd just be watching Destination Truth just nonstop.
What was it you liked about Destination Truth so much?
So honestly, it made me want to travel a lot. That was the big thing. Like, I got to see a bunch of different areas and stuff like that. That was really cool. And then it just, something about it was so funny, but also educational to me. Like, I felt like I was learning, but also like having a good time. It was cool.
This is so nice to hear. And Jake, what do you do for a living?
I'm actually a tattoo artist.
Okay, well now it all adds up.
That was my fun.
Well, listen, man, I have to say I feel very honored by the tattoo. Hope to meet you one day.
I would
And
love to. Oh my god.
you can see it in person, but not in a weird way because I know you have to take your pants off. Whatever, it's getting strange. It's getting uncomfortable. No, thank you so much for being a fan, and I hope to see you out in the world one day, man.
Of course, I'll be at your next live show when there are live shows again.
Yes,
I was
I
at
would
the
love
Ithaca
that.
one. So.
Please be there and let me know that you're there so we can show everybody in the crowd your tattoo.
Of course, thank you so much.
I'll see you later. Oh, I really do have the best fans in television. Amazing. Okay, this next one comes from Brian Sons, who has a daughter named Hayden, and she wants to know, will you continue to do Josh Gates Tonight once everything returns to normal after the election? Yes. The day after the election, when everything is normal. Let's wait and see, Hayden. You know, right now I'm just hoping the Statue of Liberty isn't sticking out of the beach. But yes, I hope to continue making this show and Expedition Unknown. I don't know how that will work, but we're going to figure it out together. All right? And our last question tonight comes from Holoski Podcast, who asks, If we teamed up to battle a pair of cryptids in a game of Scrabble, what two cryptids would we battle and why? Finally, the old cryptid Scrabble question. Well, first off, Mr. Podcast, I don't even know how good you are at Scrabble, let alone the Chupacabra. But if I had to pick two opponents to take down, I would say the Loch Ness Monster is probably horrible at Scrabble. Try laying out that triple word score with flippers. And then also, I would say the Yeti, who everyone knows is abominable at board games. All right, and like a wooden stake to the heart, tonight's show is done for. I want to thank my amazing guests, Doug Jones, Orlando Jones, Sarah Wayne Callies, Joe Maddalena, talented makeup artist Lawrence Mercado, and mega fan Jacob Wright. Oh, and of course, thanks to all of you at home for watching. I'll be back next Wednesday with another all-new Josh Meets Tonight. In the meantime, remember to say your prayers and check under the bed. Good night.
That was a good fucking episode, guys. What a horrible fucking year. Someone died, family. Wing. We'll play some music, but I don't know if we're gonna get copyrighted or some stupid shit. I've been getting that lately on my live streams. Or stupid shit. I can ask you why. I watched the Brady bitch.
April 13th, 1985, the best friends go to the high school prom until they got kicked out. Later that afternoon, it became hell, a fucking nightmare. Little did those innocent lives knew that their evening was going to get a whole lot worse.
Even though the Brady bitch and Puritan like the very end. Well, she's technically the responsibility of why Junior and Leatherass and the old man were like lunatics. Because she made him curse. Or she cursed them and become like possessed by her
God damn it, man.
spell.
I can't believe we just got fucking
Sort of
kicked
thing.
out of school.
Well, look how we're dressed.
I thought
I love how my brother comes in like 15 minutes later to the movie.
all
I
those
love
kids
that.
were making fun because we look like
It's like
trash.
Matthew shit like that.
Uh,
It's basically my first audition. I was kind of thinking
I
like that.
really don't
That's
care.
usually natural for an actor like
Fucking
that.
assholes.
Like if it's your first audition, you're always gonna come in like a few minutes later.
I can't wait to fucking graduate.
And we go find out where our buddies are at, going out there.
Yeah, we can get high and shit.
Just like the one kid named Guy. Love to get high.
Oh my god, loves to get high. Oh, they're having a party down there. Maybe. I'm not really in the mood to go to a party right now. I'm fucking tired. I'm hungry. I just fucking scope right to my ears. You know, I know this guy. His name is Guy. And, he likes to get high. We should go find his house. You know, maybe we could. Fuck that school. You know, we can have our own party. I'm trying to think who else. Like, we should like stop by Guy's house. We probably have some good stuff. You know, we can try out.
No one wants to get high, Guy. I want to get high from our buddy Jeremy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He probably has some good mushrooms or psychedelic or something.
Seriously, he's been doing that shit way longer than Guy. Longer than I think.
You don't think?
Yeah, I suppose you're right there.
This guy, Guy.
I could have sworn I think I've been to his house like once. It was a long time ago.
So we're lost, is what you're saying.
No.
Yeah, we're saying we're lost.
We don't know that for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, told me that's there.
see, being from a family of mechanics, yeah, I would know this sound.
Okay, but we're not gonna make it to this fucking house now.
And I don't have time to help fix it, so
Well, the least we can do is check it out and see if we can
Oh my god, that's so much.
like
Well.
yeah.
Let's get into the main save now. Other than look at this shit. I can't say alright or right. I mean, I can say alright or right, but Matthew briefly took that one. That's personally his.
I mean, they're country films.
But all mine is similar to his though. I love the guy in my life. And that's basically like a tribute. Well, that is. It's kind of like a relative to all right. So yeah, sort of like that. Sort of thing.
Crap.
Don't do that. I
He
paid a
miss
lot
you.
of money for this car.
He miss you.
I don't know.
Please,
Can I?
please.
Fucking asshole. How the hell did we become friends anyway?
No, thank you.
Well,
I'm surprised no one did any comment on this fucking movie yet.
we're stranded out here in the middle of the woods, and gotta check my phone for serious. Gotta call AAA and see what we can do.
I don't give a shit if it's copyrighted. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Everything's copyrighted these fucking days, man. You know, all because of some stupid little music in it. But the thing is, though, you gotta have music though for a movie. I see everyone else have these fucking fan films. They show tits and ass and fucking music into everything. I'm like, how the fuck did they get away with that shit? Seriously, like they're not a national agent or anything like that.
Damn it, you motherfucker!
Like these are just guys with cameras,
Jesus, you
cameras
must be
and
on
shit.
some sort of acid.
A little bit
look,
of technologies with them. You know what I'm saying?
See
This
this
is
shit?
a guy with a camera and a guy
Damn it,
with the.
motherfucker!
No, I'd rather not.
I
Not
don't
that
know.
fucking-
Like, seriously.
I don't know what fucking shit you're taking, but I don't want that.
Well, no. And I'm fucking sick and tired of him. He want his fucking money. Quick, god damn it!
Just having one hell of a trip.
I'm fucking bleeding out!
Oh, I love this.
I want
movie.
whatever he's on.
See, look
You
at
sure
him
he's saying he's
fucking
talking about burning like balls and shit? He said he got shot, but it doesn't look like it.
He's shot and deliver it for me! It's for
Do
his
we look like
I'd
foreigners?
rather not. I don't want to get into that.
He will pay you $1 million! He gonna kill all of us, motherfuckers! Even you if you don't carry his fucking drugs! Be warning of the burning bitch and fuck!
Yeah, it's with 31 fucking guys and doing some doors out there. Seriously. Where the hell was everyone? Am I the last of the kind? Obviously, you haven't seen my live stream before. And not want
I
to
said
click
he's
on.
fucking dead. So I beat you on a stick.
You're all about
I
the
said
pussy.
he's fucking dead. I beat you on a stick, you motherfucker. Back the fuck off. Fuck this. I'm gonna throw this at him. Dude, get the fuck out of here.
There's help.
There's help.
I'm not ashamed about showing my house. I'm just not.
Alright, so let's go check out this house here.
Fuck, was this place Niggerville?
I didn't ask him to say that, guys. Just so you guys know. He requested that
I'm
one
way
himself.
down here.
Alright. I'm just gonna ask if he has a phone or something.
Just say.
Oh, hey, oh,
Fuck are you?
I was just gonna ask for a phone, man. Like,
Getting drugs?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Fucking drugs.
I don't have drugs, you know. I'm supposed to
Where's
get them.
guy at?
Who?
Guy.
I don't know. I can't really tell you. I don't know who guy is.
You have a nice beard.
Thanks.
Better get the fuck out of your house.
I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought. God damn it. Don't goddamn knock on my fucking door again!
So, how did your phone go?
It's a fucking asshole, that guy. Did you hear him? He put a gun in my fucking head.
What anyone got?
I didn't even get to finish what I wanted to say, but he's like, "Oh, you got drugs? I don't have any drugs." What's the fuck?
Wasn't there a drug deal at the bridge earlier?
There was, but
Is that the guy you was referring to?
I think so. But I can't think. I'm stressed out because my car's broken down and I'm kind of tired.
What's the cobwebs?
I don't think so. But hey, there's some basement down there. Maybe we should, just to piss this guy off, we spend the night in his basement. Fuck that guy. Alright, yes. Let's look in his basement. I swear, this door better be fucking open. Teddy, you got an idea?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Let's see. Oh man, Teddy, look what we got.
Yep, beer.
Well,
More than wine cooler myself, but that's just me.
more for me, I guess. Well, more for me, I guess.
Hey there, what the fuck are we doing?
Having a beer. It's been a long, stressful night. We got kicked out of the fucking prom. My car broke down. We seen a fucking dead body, and
Well,
Will
it's
was
gonna get a whole hell of a lot worse.
All right, you gotta do it down. We gotta have a fire.
Yeah, we're gonna have a fire and some Creek guys back in that store. Just none of them come down and shoot us. You're fucking stupid.
What's the problem?
Yeah, Aaron. I'm gonna fucking die because of you.
Trust me, this is a good idea. This is the best. Jesus, there's something in his basement. He doesn't even know we're here. I wish Joe was here. Oh, he's your best friend, man.
I know, Joe.
He's a cool guy. You should.
I thought it was his character.
He would teach you a lot of things.
I love it though, but like, it wasn't part of the original going to be part of the script. He's just done himself. Then
Just, I'm pretty sharp too. Fuck, where's my Gatorade? Oh, fuck, here. I didn't understand this Gatorade. Just gonna feel like that because, he's an asshole. Like that guy. Alright?
you guys,
See,
I'm
but-
gonna go on the cruise on Sunday. It's only if they're available though. Yeah, we'll see. Like, I thought about having my friend, like, he volunteered to buy me the food, but I don't know, we'll see. I'll like to pay at least for half of it. Because I probably am going to get a lot of food. It's a Chinese restaurant. I mean, you're supposed to get a lot of food. This movie is such a good fucking movie, man. Even I mean, there are goofs and errors. I realize, like, you can hear me, the camera guys, it's on and stuff like that, But we just kept on going with it, I mean, it's a little bunch of movie guys, They're the best. But this one hell of a fucking movie to watch, though, especially if you're like high and drunk or whatever. Yeah, this is a good movie to watch if you are high and drunk. I'll admit that. Or throwing a party or some shit. No, Miss Teddy. Seriously. He's in the fucking kitchen where there's the other guy that lives at the place. And he walks right past him and he doesn't know that he's fucking there. He's on his fucking phone being like a fucking idiot. And he acts like he's a fucking game for that shit, man. How dumb is this fucking character, man?
Didn't catch me.
And he's like, oh, didn't catch me. And then now they
So we're in past there, boy. What's going in here? So what's going on? I got the fucking pizza. Eat this motherfucker. What the fuck is this shit?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Look at what we got here.
Sit
Thank you
down,
for the next live
buddy.
stream, guys.
Hey,
But it's only going to keep this one. They're probably not. There's no assholes fucking showing up.
buddy, do you think we'll leave a gun loaded? Hey, go get the fucking boat
You're an asshole.
5 minutes ago.
Good on you.
It's not I was thinking of fucking shoot us. Oh, you did it! Go on, no fucking brain.
These assholes ever see a war movie?
Not fucking good.
What's up? What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
Fucking God!
Fuck.
Oh, it ain't no fucking biggie.
Hey, you motherfucker, take the gun.
Thank you, sir. Oh, sorry, brother.
Fucking reload this one, you motherfucker.
Now get the fuck on the floor.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
Gotta fucking true.
No,
Get the fuck over here now!
Here you go, brother. Take it.
No.
Now blast this fucker's head off. You should kill this motherfucker for touching your fucking porn collection.
I don't think you.
Well. Seriously, I did not realize how many times I said the whale word. Like, God knows how many times in this fucking. I think I said at least like 12 times, including the 3 you said Probably once.
No. You want some? Yeah. Well. What this fucker you say?
I did not realize how many times I said
house
that.
all of a sudden. You know it's pretty dangerous.
That's how ironic because I'm just used to being Matthew. I always want to have like a saying
You don't
like
think this
that,
place is
similar
bullshit,
to towards his,
You
but
don't think this place
this is new something, man.
fucking moment.
Well.
Maybe there's a trying to stop that in this damn hall. Well, Frank, you don't want to fucking know, man, because you know what? It's because it's the burning bitch. It's just out to get you. The burning
The burning
witch. The burning bitch. You sound like stupid as a fucking goddamn woods. Oh wait, he's dead. I don't believe a word you said. I don't believe a word you say. As you're aware, we're all put under a fucking curse in this fucking house if you stay here.
Hey, brother.
No, but what the fuck is this
Give me coffee.
What?
Give me fucking coffee. Take one. Hey, what in my fucking mind, dumbass?
Well.
What did it say? Oh, yeah, the crazy officer. You don't want to know about the burning bitch, my friend. It's just fucking dangerous and scary, man. And it's dangerous as your mullet or you being a space racist. Oh, shut up, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Whatever, mullet, space racist. Hey, question is, are you having fun yet, buddy? Yeah. Because I promise you fucking will. Hey, is that your boyfriend on the ground? No, that's one of my
Fuck
friends.
off, you got someone. Yes, finally, you got someone on here. Thank you for coming, man. Thank you. You're right, man.
Worse than you, actually.
You're not an asshole. Thank God.
I don't wake the fuck up.
I'm watching Brady bitch, you know. Doing a commentary on it. I was just doing a commentary on it, you know. I still am, you know.
Wake the fuck up!
I'm watching the Brady. I can't hate that guy if he's going I can't hate you, dude. Because you're on
Do
here.
you think we keep everything as
Right.
Fuck up, man. Look here. Well, you want it?
But yeah, I said it well word like 1,000 times in the fucking movie. I didn't know anything about it until I rewatched it. No,
better? Get in the metro
that's like a gift from God, man.
Well, since he's not there,
I just said it.
where
It's
you
not.
at this?
I should do like a chronological order on how many times I said the word well in each movie. Oh, another scene coming up. This is the best scene ever. I didn't see. Alright. Oh, I love that.
Welcome to my fucking apartment.
Okay, now that one I said it on purpose. Like,
It doesn't matter.
but the well, like that just came up to my mind, like, and I didn't even know I said it like, so many times in this fucking movie, man. I really had no idea
Here, at our dinner, right? What the fuck?
until I rewatched it a million times.
Dinner, right, bitch, you're gonna make a
Everybody,
sacrifice.
someone's gonna notice that, and they're gonna be like saying, "Wow, see, like I said, you're gonna be like saying, damn, this kid Jimmy says the word well so many times in this fucking movie, man."
Oh.
That's like Matthew McConaughey shit right there, man.
That's my fucking pizza.
Oh my
All
God.
this is my fucking pizza.
This is so
My
hilarious.
fucking pizza.
Hey, give us a better. Give us a better.
I don't want it. It could be
Get
orange.
piss
It
water.
could be-
Turn the fucking
I don't want to drink piss. I refuse to drink piss water.
The hell off.
Is that even a word?
Oh, you motherfucker!
I thought you said that was. No, we gotta sacrifice you to the burning bitch. We're gonna sacrifice you tonight for the burning bitch.
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, what the fuck you think you're doing?
I'm gonna eat my soup. What the hell is
Get the fuck out of here!
See, my brother.
The thing is, my brother right fucking here wants your best friend's fucking face of pubic hair. Whether you like it or not.
Here we go.
Here we go!
Piss in your mouth, pretty boy.
You enjoying your dinner?
Yeah, like the Illuminati. Burning bitch. All phone, bullshit.
Everyone's gonna know this is like a real
Just
have
have
some
a
piss. Yeah, have a fucking piss.
I'm done. You're my good chest out.
Oh, that's cute.
Fuckers.
Oh, no, you're not.
I can go rewatch it now. Seriously, this is the kind of movie you want to stay up for, whether you're jumping high or horny or some shit.
Now! Fuck out of the window. Come on, go.
Harry, you dumb motherfucker. What the fuck is this shit?
What the fuck is this shit?
Tom got down the stairs.
Hey, Mr. Ron, I have a question.
What that?
How are you so fucking
This
retarded?
part was kind of stupid, but I also like it.
I don't even
Same way.
know.
I like it both ways.
I'm sad.
It's funny either way, I'll admit that.
Want to capture them.
Why would I capture Benjamin?
Yeah, I didn't like it when you said that because
They're down there. with your
you know
brother.
that could be another victim,
I'm there.
like
They're
off-screen
down
victim.
there. I saw it.
Didn't you come to me last time I was jerking off?
That was Steve.
No, it's not.
Who the fuck is Steve?
Whatever. Go check him anyway.
No, not that Steve!
Well, go check.
Fine. If I don't fucking find them, you're dead.
Now let's take some candy from the baby.
Love to see coming up.
Got you, motherfucker!
Let us fucking pray.
I have a whole one of it.
Saw gas comes. That's all
Sarah,
right.
get open it up.
It's what we fucking like. Have a fucking drink! Oh, drink, fucking piss again! Like, you get fucking fuck!
Oh, I love this movie. I fucking love this movie.
Oh, fuck that, you dumbass! You said you fucking drowned last time. Fucking drink.
Here's top for you, buddy.
Take another fucking drink. Little cry, baby, be the little cry.
I love that sarcastic crying.
Don't cry!
No, cry,
Don't you cry, bitch! Don't you cry, bitch! Don't you cry,
Hey
bitch!
guys, by the way, we're actually high on this set. So next
Hey,
person.
brother! I'm extra fucking easy. Oh, yeah. Guess what? We're gonna get our fucking phone if you wanna give us our weed! But no, the guy who fucking sent you over and give us a fucking weed! No, but no! You just had to fuck yourself, fuck us in the ass!
Yeah.
$5,000 for a whole fucking crate full of grass!
It's fucking good! It's fucking good! It's fucking
But
good!
no, you couldn't cut it!
That's gay!
Stop my beer! See, that's right. Aren't you asking that?
Open your eyes! Open your eyes! Open your eyes! I smashed you over the brick.
Open wide!
Leave!
I'm so sorry.
Oh, this is funny shit, guys.
Sounded like a car horn. What the fuck you got on you?
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is this?
Oh my god, we're gonna show my friend's number on here. This is awesome. That's dumb of us. Come about the alien.
How the fuck did you know?
We're gonna get prank calls with that
How the
now.
fuck do you get that
It's
fucking
only-
phone in here?
It's already too late to
Remember
edit
this?
it now because it's only 80 fucking views.
I had it.
But we had to make it realistic though.
Why the fuck is the Air 51?
You tell me. I
Why
don't
does it
fucking
say that?
I don't fucking know.
That's my fucking business, you idiot.
I got that. The line that rings out that
This
familiar.
is my fucking business. How do you know about it?
I don't know. It came up that way. It's on my contacts.
Fucking click it through.
Who is this? Who the fuck is this? How'd you get this contact out of my fucking house?
I want to know the people who are watching this movie.
Number
Now. I
five.
just want to know. Is 80 fucking views on here, man? That's pretty fucking damn good.
There is no fucking alien
Give me your
here.
fucking phone. How about this, buddy?
It gets more better.
Right now.
What-
Let's go get a life too. You know. Who the fuck are you? And why the fuck do you want to come here? Get the shit out of me. We already got you in here.
Brother? Brother?
Oh, not that echo so much.
You fucking fast.
Don't even try, brother.
Fast.
Brother, don't even try. Don't even try, man.
Fucking fast.
Oh, this movie is so fucking awesome.
Don't even try, brother.
I'm just a hippie pothead, but I don't give a
You're
shit.
screwed.
I'm a director at this.
What alien?
All the movie's gonna have to do with some kind of
Get the
drug.
fucking alien. It's gonna be good fuck home. It's around this way. It's around this way. Get the fucking alien now. Baby. There you go. I'll leave this fucker alone.
Great, it's fucking Illuminati, not my fucking alien.
Get the fuck down there now. The fuck down there. You want me to go leave?
Leave
Well, see your bitch.
Let him go. Not the first door. Let him go out that way.
Ah, fuck you.
Put him in the chamber, bitch.
Let him go out that way.
Fucking clip.
Brother,
I'm
stop.
on my fucking camera.
Give him back his clip.
It's fun calling someone the bitch.
Get out of here.
I think it's more like a girl standing than a guy. It's just
He's
funny.
in the door down there.
It's fun calling a guy a bitch.
Sorry. Get back in.
I mean, let's be honest, there's a lot of bitches out there that are guys.
Have some knife.
Someone give me the fucking knife!
Cut your
I
dick
got you a
off.
nose up! Ah!
These guys are going Why do you always cut your tentacles? Start the fuck up!
What the? Yeah, there you go. These are grass. Hey guys, it's Tim right here. Here, look, live audience. There we go. Yeah. Pretty good, guys. That's the rappers, brother. When you have a family now, it's sad. Those slaps are dying. Unless you consider the old man, but that's one thing. It looks like that's this crazy time. Pause.
Get it?
Makes you want to realize, oh, this guy literally is targeted. So I think you're Matthew. Man. Matthew's my man. So yeah. Give it up to Matthew.
All right, listen.
Cheers to that.
This is all some part of a big government conspiracy. I apologize for you guys getting caught up in this mess.
So you can do is take you guys to the local hospital. Everything you need.
Yeah, I'll grab go check myself into a mental hospital. He probably needs to go to also because he's missing a finger.
Yeah, I better do something about this.
Yeah, the reason why like how the screen's like this because I had to shorten. I had to cut some stuff out
You're
like
in
the
the house.
alien on the
You're jumping
table.
out.
Hey man, I'm just doing my job.
Because originally, when I kicked Cody, before coming nuts off scene, you can actually see the alien sitting down, even though the alien was taken by the mysterious man. That's why I had to zoom in on the screen. But I didn't expect it to cut like that. It looks like in HD movie though, like how it's like that. So I actually like it. So it doesn't really bother me, but it bothers my friends somewhat in a way. They're just not used to it, that's why. But just imagine movie being like this.
Kill all my fucking family! My brother! I have no father, no mother! But now, that means I have a fucking coming! Go and fucking kill him! Look at him!
Yeah, I fucking love this movie. Fucking love this movie. Good fucking movie, guys. Good fucking movie. Oh my god. Good fucking movie. Oh, so fucking beautiful, guys. So fucking beautiful. I don't even know what the fuck to do now. I'm probably gonna get off here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Fuck, I got a fish and shit, but I don't feel like it. Just gonna have to wait.
On this episode of Destination Truth, deep in the jungles of Central America, I investigate the reportedly haunted remains of the Mayan city of Tikal.
Some of these birds come in a good way, and some of them come
All
in a bad way.
One of the world's most spectacular ruins. Will my team come face to face with the ghosts?
Even though I'm on like a drug.
Next,
Addicted
in the
to
South
Facebook.
Pacific,
I don't know why people don't use Facebook anymore. That's fucking sad, man.
We just picked up something big on the sonar. It looks like it's coming your way.
And come face to face with A. Waters.
Alright.
I'm Josh Gates. In my travels, I've seen some unexplainable things, and I've done some things that
This is kind of jump with me, yeah.
I'm looking for.
Imagine seeing it when you're drunk.
Deep in the jungles of Guatemala are the ruins of one of the largest ancient cities in the world, Tikal. Once the crown jewel of the Mayan
I'm
kingdom,
probably gonna watch
it
it
now
probably
sits
in
in
bed.
ruins and is rumored to be one of the most
This
haunted
girl is
places
fucking
in all
hot,
of
but she's
Central
probably a
America.
fucking stupid ass
At
gamer.
its height, the city boasted
Like
a
always.
population of more than 100,000 people.
Let's see your photos, bitch. If you don't have photos, I'm gonna get rid of your ass.
Sacrifice was common in Tikal, part of the Mayan blood rituals.
Yeah,
to
she's a
appease
fucking scammer
temperamental
because
gods.
she talks about sex and shit.
1,200 years ago, the entire city was
Fucking slut.
mysteriously abandoned. Modern archaeologists claim
You know I
they
love
heard
sluts,
disembodied voices
but not
at the
scam
site,
sluts.
and former guards recalled physical confrontations with angry spirits.
Fuck!
Could these be the ghosts of the thousands of victims that were murdered at Tikal, or the spirits of
Come
warriors
on.
who died in battle? The Mayans also perfected a complex 5,125-year calendar, which grinds to a halt in 2012. With daily
No wrong.
paranormal reports,
I love-
we packed
I
up
love
our gear and headed to
fuck-sucking
Central
sluts.
America to investigate
Out
this
there.
Mayan mystery.
I would fuck a slut.
From Los
And use it as
Angeles,
a
it
slot
was
machine at the same
200-mile
time.
flight to the Central American country
But
of Belize.
I don't wonder if you're gonna use me for my money and that shit, man.
We breezed through customs in Belize City, hopped into our 4x4, and
just that,
immediately
but
noticed
I
a
wanted to see
national
what they do the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying, man?
awareness. Okay, everybody keep an eye out for snakes.
And if she's not gonna do that, then go to fucking hell.
There are hundreds of Mayan sites scattered throughout the jungles of
No
Central
girl
America. And before
should
we
on
set
that,
off for the
cheat on
biggest
their
one of
man.
all, Tikal,
No guy should not
we
cheat on
first
their
set our
woman.
sights on the ruins of Lamanai,
That's
located in
the
northern
truth.
Belize. There's a guy that's turned up in our research, used to work at Tikal, claims to have first-hand experience.
And don't think some soggy ass cunt either. 'Cause,
Josh,
well,
your hand?
your wife is so good looking that she didn't deserve that.
Appreciate it. I got it. Thank you.
Unless she's a bitch to you, but I don't know. It all depends.
With our
Really.
engine finally cranking, we were on our way.
That's me. I mean, it's okay, like, you're after another soulmate and onto another soulmate, but if you're gonna be like a dick to your previous wife, like, has nothing to do with it whatsoever, you should be in hell for that, man.
Before long, we reached Lamanai.
Like, I would love my wife no matter what, even if I knew later, I would still love her.
And its breathtaking pyramids.
Like, show that you still have
Because there
feelings,
we
like,
found Amir Reyes.
I mean, even if you
who worked
don't,
the ruins of
show some
Tikal
fucking respect,
and
for
vowed
God's
never
sake.
to return. Tell me about these stories, about these ghost stories.
In the evenings, when everyone has left, people who
Because
live
you
here
once
sound
owned
like they
her,
are still
man.
masons working on the temples, as if the spirits haven't gone to rest yet. Also hearing noises in the forest. There is a Mayan shaman in Guatemala. He can help you protect yourself against these spirits, because some of them come in a good way and some of these spirits come in a bad way.
To meet this venerated shaman, we need
Oh,
to
there's
cover
someone
some
who's there.
serious
Oh,
ground. To begin with, we'd have to take the boat back along the New River and then drive 70 miles to the edge of Guatemala. From there, we'd bank south 150 miles to the village of Candelaria, where he practiced. But first, we'd have to get into the country. All right, let's do this. Everybody act cool. I got a couple unpaid parking tickets in Guatemala.
Oh, this should be easy.
With the customs office closing for the weekend, the race to cross the border was on. Did we make it? Aviato? We're so close. Please.
Alright.
Cut that one a little close. In the morning, we found ourselves in a new nation, headed toward the small town of Candelaria. This village has a huge cave where we were told we could find the shaman who allegedly has the power to invoke the spirits of Tikal. All right, we should be getting close to these caves where this Mayan shaman practices. We're going to have to pull off the side of the road and make it from there. We ditched our truck and hiked our way to the entrance. This is it. Here's the cave. Look at this place. Unbelievable. Careful, it gets dark down here. Hello? Looks like it's opening up. Guys, here he is. The shaman agreed to share his knowledge of the Mayan spirits of Tikal, and Katie stepped in to translate. Tata Pedro, do you think that Tikal is spiritual energy?
Sí, energía espiritual, Maya.
So these buildings aren't ruins; they're sacred temples that have the energy of.
So, I'm going to say this one because this one's pretty good commentary. Like,
I
I don't know. Because if you had a free time on YouTube and you saw my fucking live stream, refuse to go on it, you're a fucking asshole. So, yeah.
Hits on Earth until the end of the world. Today's segment brought to you right after this. And that's why they call me Senor Seacrest in Guatemala. Next door, Oscar Acosta told us about his physical paranormal environment.
So he was 40 meters. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't hold on to anything. It kept being pulled.
But yeah, guys,
by this supernatural force. The name to call
those
it
people that are
God
supposed to make my
means
Jason
place
statue, they're
of
pretty
wishes
slackers.
spirits.
So, I'm just going to stick
Having
with
heard
buying
his
one.
frightening tale, we set off from
I
Florida.
mean, I don't believe they're a
for an
scam or
hour drive to
anything,
the
but
edge of the ancient
they're taking a
Mayan
long
city.
ass time
We
with
unloaded
it,
the
and
car,
I tell myself,
crossed
like,
through the
there's a
jungles,
lot of
and
Jason
finally
statues I want to get
emerged
my hands
at
on before I die, so it's time with it. It seems like once you're like not on the camera, it seems like you know, put your soul into it pretty damn good. But once you film all your work, like a tutorial or some stupid shit, or a time lapse artwork performance of a sculpture, you're gonna make it shitty. It seems like. Because the camera's right there in your fucking face, and yeah, like it takes a lot of effort to do a sculpture, guys. It's not fucking easy. It's even for painting. Unless you already drew it and then you have to paint it over it. I mean, that's different.
This is Temple 1. Shows up pretty warm on the flare.
Well, yeah, I mean,
from the day. Looks like a passageway.
it's like
around
jacking
the
off,
back.
you know? Not really. But,
You know, you come to places like this at night. No electricity, there's no people here. This is exactly what it would look like if people lived here.
Look at this thing. It's massive.
but like, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. So,
The energy flows from inside these.
I'm asking a lot of artists to do it without making the mistake. I'm not sure how the fuck they do it. They must do it like 1,000 times a day, man, before they actually put their lives on the line in order to film themselves while they're making the shit. Like they must practice like over and over and over before they start filming themselves and sculpt the shit out of it. Whatever statue it is, creation they're making. Because I actually wonder, like, how come the fuck they're not screwing up? Because I always screw up on my work. Like, something doesn't look right, I'm crazy about it. Like, I always fix my shit. Like, let's just say the nose is fucked up looking. I'll go back and fix that. And, well, these guys, like, they make everything so fucking perfect without fucking making a mistake or going back and fixing it or some stupid shit. That's what that seems like, you know? Whenever I watch, like, one of his Lorecraft on YouTube or
Any sign that would let us know that you're
a
here.
few other YouTubers that create sculptures and that shit. Yeah.
Is that you? Can you give us another sign?
My camera just went out.
Did it really?
Yeah. You hear this?
I really want to watch.
You know, our cameras, even they were picking up some really strange energy.
Probably,
I wonder if voice recorder running, do another quick sweep around the south floor, and maybe head off to one of the other structures. Something like that. Okay.
I want to watch,
This is amazing.
episode 2.
Look at these rooms.
Episode 3. I don't know, I like episode 3 a little bit more than 2. It was when Daryl makes his appearance, and not just that, but, drama between Carol's man and her.
Thermal imager's acting up.
And Shane kicking in.
It's
That
freezing.
ending is so fucking beautiful, man. Especially the music and when they find Merle's hand chopped off on top of the roof.
Right now?
I'm talking about The Walking Dead, episode 3, the very first season. I like to start the very first season because we're down to our last one, sadly.
Power source.
The final season.
Electronics. Okay. That's weird. Let's take a little
But,
cruise around
yeah,
this
now it's a good time to go back to memory lane where it all began.
Back to
And now it's season 1, baby.
10 years I've never
I like to rank The Walking Dead, other than Friday the 13th movies.
So
that'd be pretty fucking cool.
Things are weird in the Acropolis.
Like, which one's my favorite,
Let's
which
have a
one's
look
my
around.
least favorite.
Feels like
How they go
someone's
in
playing around
order.
with cameras a little bit.
If I had to pick like the best season, it'd probably be season 4. Because shit hits the fan whenever the governor kills Herschel and they kill the governor finally, and then they flee the fucking prison finally.
Be very careful. Could be.
And in fact, they run into Terminus, and it leaves on the best cliffhanger whenever he said, "Screw the wrong people." That was like the best season. And whenever Rick, like that dude is such a good father, man. Like he saves his kid from being almost from rape. And it shows like sick people are out there in the world like that. Like whether from terrorism, rapists, stuff like that, cannibals, like how we saw. So it shows that like this is just a zombie you have to be afraid of. There's other things you have to be afraid of as well. You know, in the world like that. And that's why I love season 4. That would be like my number 1 favorite, and then 5 would be my second, and then so on.
Writer's team is
6, get the fuck out of here. 6 was garbage. The only thing that was good about it is Negan making his appearance and the wolves, and that was it. But the wolves didn't fucking last that long, and I was fucking pissed off at that. I mean, it kind of did last long. We had to thank Morgan for that because he wanted to spread out one wolf's life, and he kind of got him into like a little bit more extra episodes of that character. But and then fucking Carol comes down over and fucking shoots him down. And that's why I'm not crazy about Carol. Like I don't.
Right over there.
I mean, she's alright, but she's like Maggie. Like I ain't crazy about those characters. I don't like the way they look. I ain't trying to sound like a dick or anything, but I don't like the way how the characters look. They look like shit, and they aren't badass. They aren't fun-loving. So what's the point of like rooting for these characters? Like, it's not like Negan or anything, man. Like at least Negan's more badass. He ain't like a little bitch like the governor was or some shit, man.
It's amazing how spread out.
That's why I like Gareth too, like because he's a cannibal and he was just a kid, you know. And I like the actor who portrays that character. He did such a good job. It was pretty creepy and cool at the same time.
It looks like
I might rank my favorite Walking Dead characters. I might also do that.
moving back up.
Gareth was my number 1 man because he came first, and then the wolf came second, then Negan came third, Negan came third, and
The rocks.
I've had to pick more enemies to like actually. I mean, I'm talking about the forgiven ones, like the ones that if I had to like forgive, if I think that feel that Gareth would change into a good man, I believe that Negan would too, like which he did, that is, and also the Wolf, he did too. But if I pick like the most evil one to love, it'd never be Alpha. She was pretty cool and badass and sexy. But if I had to pick like more guys to love, it'd probably be the.
Yeah, I heard that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't like the Reapers so far. I mean, they're pretty fucking good. I mean, I like them, but I also hate them. I like the fact they wear masks. I love masked enemies.
Hello?
So the Joker and the Henchman, like that's the only reason why, like the Joker was ever good because he had the makeup on, he was freaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about like the masterpiece of Nolan's artwork. It comes down to him and the Joker, and Heath Ledger Joker, and the Henchman were in the clown mask on the other side of the bank and crashed a party later on in the movie and free other shit.
Ryder for Tristan.
But yeah.
Go ahead, Ryder.
We've heard a lot of really strange noises. Unfortunately, it looks like we just stumbled on some sort of a large.
The other thing I liked to Tim Burton's Batman was the Neon Gang. That was arch nemesis. Like, these are the guys that wore the neon black light makeup and that shit. They were fucking freaky, man. In Batman Forever, they made their first appearance in Batman Forever, but they make their grand appearance in the final one, Batman and Robin. That is Tim Burton's trilogy. Trilogy, that is. Yeah.
Right already there.
Copy, we're here. We're just trying to stake a farther vantage point so we can a little bit.
Okay, copy that. Stay safe. Let me know.
Safety's the main concern. I don't think we can investigate any further safely through here, so let's get out of here. Okay.
God, it's huge. Oh, man.
I don't like Walking Dead. Okay, I really don't. I thought you were watching The Walking Dead and shit instead. Yeah, it's like in the next 3 days from now, The Walking Dead will be back on, so that's good. Well, I was gonna watch like one of the latest ones with Negan in it, since I love Negan. So yeah, I'll get you guys know I'm Team Negan kind of guy. I mean, I love Rick, but he made poor choices as well. So he acts like he doesn't. I mean, I will always love Rick. Don't get me wrong. But like Negan had a reason to kill Glenn and Abraham and stuff like that, and he's funny and cool and badass, you know. But I'm starting to like him even more because Daryl's like a little bitch now to Negan. It was just Maggie showed the fuck out. Like he was cool when he was like out of his cell and stuff like that, but it was just fucking Maggie showed up. He became like more of a dick, man. And her guys are all everyone's like being a dick to him, and I fucking hate it, man. They can all go fuck themselves, seriously. See ya. Did I already pass it up? No, there's no way I could. No, that's coming up. I think it's coming up. Yeah. I just got done watching the Tower one. Like, I like Maggie, but if she was to ever kill off Negan or some shit or her kid or whatever, I would hate her fucking family now.
Where'd you tell RJ?
The only one I love in her family is Herschel, and that was it. And Glenn. But that was
I
it.
was full of stars, and I told him.
I do like Beth too. She was hot.
looking at the
I love her. Yeah. But Maggie not so much because, you know.
I thought it myself about all of them.
Yeah, there's nothing special about the character, really. Like, I could care less if they kill her off in the season coming up. Which I don't think they're not going to do, but I was surprised because there's a lot. I'm glad nothing's. I'm glad we got comic counterparts, but I'm also glad that nothing is not compared to comics that accurate. Like, there's twists and turns like season the first time in forever.
Hey, buddy.
I love this face to face, man. I wish he said something like, I suppose this is awkward. I wish he said that. I wish he said that. I'll turn down because I don't get some copyright. So how's the guy? I kind of want to talk over in case I talk more. Even though there's no one out there, because they're probably working and jacking shit off or some shit. But yeah, I might keep this live streaming. So yeah, I might just keep it because I'm seeing a lot of good shit. If you ask me, and I'm finally speaking out now with my thoughts and opinions and what my mind is saying right now. You know.
Hey, Gabriel and Rosita just left us.
But seriously, like Daryl became like more of a dick now. It was just Maggie showed up, and it's only been like the very first episode we got in so far in season 11, season 1. I mean, season 11, episode 1. Like, we already see like the dark side of their group now. Again, because we already saw a dark side of Rick's group. Don't pretend like we didn't. And that's when he kills my man Gareth. And yes, you can say that, yes, Gareth meant to kill them all and to eat them. But he was just a kid and he was just trying to get by. And you have to realize that. And he had remorse, too. Even in the comics, he had remorse, Gareth. And you can hate him all you want. And you can brag all the fuck you want back towards me about saying, oh, he was a bad guy, Jeremy. You shouldn't even like root for this guy. But fuck you, man. I mean, like, it's my character. It's my, like, interest. And I love the character, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he could have turned good at one point if they kept him alive. Just like how it did for Negan in The Wolf. And not just that, but like I said, Geralt, he was like only like in his 20s. And he was just a kid, man. He was even a kid in the comics, too. So, yeah.
Negan was with the Whisperers. You let him out? Elfin needed to die. And Negan was our best chance. We were gonna lose everything. Negan's the reason we didn't.
Alexandria. So we all go to Alexandria. Live next door to the guy who torched this place. Same guy who killed her husband.
Well, that's a simple misunderstanding. Shut the fuck up. Number one, the only reason she killed Glenn because it was on Daryl. And number two, it was just to be Abraham, and that was it. It was all just to be about killing at least someone in Rick's group. All because Rick killed his fucking men. Even though you can say that Negan did start some shit in the past, but there's no reason to kill his fucking people and act like you're a big winner. Like, it's not how it works, man. Like, you gotta be careful like who you fucking with in the apocalypse, man. Like, it's best to leave it all go and be peace with them. But even though Negan did deserve his men to be killed, but not Negan at least, you know. Like Carl knew that he would turn good, and he was right all along. So yeah. Yeah. What else? Yeah, to burn down the hilltop. I forgive Negan because he did get close up to Alpha, and you would have done the same thing probably too. You couldn't just kill her right there. Negan even tried talking Alpha out of like burning the hilltop and that shit. He even told that there were kids there and everything. Like, don't act like we saw like a good shit of Negan though, like what he was saying, man. Like seriously, like he even like tried to talk Alpha out of doing not burning and destroying their village. And I hope Negan like says some shit like that. Like I hope he like speaks the fuck out because no one else is on this fucking show speaking the fuck out for the poor guy. I mean, like I don't blame him in a way because like I said, Glenn was close to Daryl. Like Daryl, I can see because he was close to Glenn and Abraham, but Carol could at least like spoke out more. If you ask me, like she wasn't there like whenever Negan killed him. It's like Judith. Like I personally think Judith would hate Negan if she was there during that lineup. Man, I just think she would. But since she was just a kid and not his dad, but she wasn't there, like how Carl was, yeah, I mean. But I don't know. I mean, like, there's a lot of twists and turns. Like, look at Carl. Like, he was there back in the lineup when it all began for Negan killing the good guys off. But Carl get why he did it. It seemed like.
About a half hour left, boss.
Dude, I can speak the fuck out of Negan all I can, man. You can hate me all you want. I mean, I love Negan, you know. I'm Team Negan, whether you like it or not. You know, it's just damn. I mean, I'm Team Rick, but since he's not on the show, you know. I'm not Team Maggie. I'm sorry. I mean, I like her, but I'm not crazy about her.
Okay, what?
She's nothing special, really.
You mean stay here?
Should go up in the woods, find higher ground.
It's like Carol, like she's nothing special either.
Well, I'll stay better at the shelter.
Alright.
At least Daryl's badass, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least he's cold, but no one else doesn't seem like it is. I mean, yeah, sure, there's an Elijah guy. He's pretty badass and cool, but he's really quiet and there's not much said about him. He could be part of the Reaper guy who knows. Because he has that mask, man. That mask looks like the Reaper's shape, man. The Reapers were the exact same similarities of that mask, man. Like, how's you wondering, like, is he a spy for them? Was he a good Reaper at one point? And he turned good? Kind of like how Gamma was. Like, she was whispering and then she turned good and then the fucking Beta killed her. Seriously, I got Negan's back, man. I mean, I like the Elijah guy, but I don't trust him. I mean, I somewhat do because Maggie was with him for a good while, and the Reapers did kill his family, Elijah. I mean, I'm glad to hear a story like that because it shows that is cooperative and trusted and allied. But it has you wondering, like, why the fuck is he wearing that mask, and why does it look so much like the Reapers would wear? Like, it has you wondering, like, did he like steal a Reaper mask at one point, or?
I'm glad you're here.
Like, why is he wearing it? Like my theory on why he's wearing it is because he doesn't want to show no one his fear, like what he's afraid of. That's why he keeps it like secretive, like you know what I'm saying. That's why he wears the mask like undercover, so no one like you can't tell if he's scared or not. I think that's why he wears the mask. I mean, I heard that story before. I'm not sure if I told myself that or if someone else did, but I mean, that's why I purchased the inside. My bad, guys. Here we go. Yeah, no, give me a review. Yeah. I I'm still wondering if Maggie told Herschel that bad man is dead or not.
She heard about this.
Because everyone like wants to know that now, like seriously, and I don't blame them. Like really, you know.
I fell, he ran.
It seemed like she left Herschel and Red on that one. I'm gonna be fucking pissed off if they kill all fucking Negan, man. Like, I'm gonna fucking sue the fucking Walking Dead, man. Not really, but I wish there was a way to fucking do that. I would actually do it. Just for Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Like, I don't even think Jeffrey Dean Morgan would actually allow that to happen to his character. Just how serious stays that character, man. Like, he didn't even want to say like about Glenn in vain from the last episode, like how he described like how Glenn was his last minutes on Earth. Like how he said he was like a lying down dog or some shit like that, and Maggie gets offended and Daryl punches the shit out of Negan. The only reason he said that because so that he can piss off Maggie. Because she's laying Negan to a trap, obviously. But Jeffrey Dean Morgan, like, he declined that. Like he opened up about that recently. Like he didn't even want to say that because like there's enough hate going on to the character than it is now. Not just that, but he wants to show that he changed and like he does have the remorse for what he did, you know. And I believe he does have a remorse for killing Glenn and Abraham, but you know.
Watch the sunrise. Crashing against the rocks.
But I was gonna say, but yeah, I mean, like, even though Negan didn't know Glenn and Abraham well, but I mean, if I was him, I'll at least have remorse towards it, you know. Like, I'll at least have because they did kill my people. Let's just say if you're in the Negan shoes, you would understand, you know. Like you would feel bad because Maggie lives without a man, and her kid lives without a dad. So yeah, and you would have that remorse in a way, but well, not at first though, because you didn't know who Glenn was and who his family were. I mean, Negan did knew that Glenn and Maggie were a thing, so but I don't know. Like, it's fun to think that Negan like had a hatred at first and then, you know, had remorse at the end. Like he saw his true colors, you know. Yeah, I'm serious. They better not fucking have Negan get Rick's fucking calming death. I'm even fucking pissed off at Andrew Lincoln. Not your dad, but the fucking showrunners. Not your dad, but Herschel. I'm gonna hate the fucking kid. Like they want Herschel to be like a fun-loving character, like not a hateful character. Because seriously, if they really want to kill Negan off, have him sacrifice himself somehow in order to save Herschel or some shit. Don't have Herschel find out. It's okay if he does find out, but don't have him exactly kill them off. Like seriously, Negan that is. Because it's just fucking bullshit that he lives in the comics and that shit. If he is gonna die in the series or not. Unless Robert Kirkman, he did say he's gonna continue Negan's arc in the comics. His legacy, that is. So who the fuck knows? Maybe he might die, but if I had picked a way for him to die, it would be like either a sacrifice, that, or an old age, or even get bit. Like it was like one of those three. Or he gets killed off by a badass person that's more badass than he is, that is. But I really wanted to die like in old age. That's like my number one thing I want to do with that character. If I had to pick no other choice, then spare him. That is, like seriously, like if I really want to kill Negan off, sacrifice or die of old age, like Master Yoda, like you know how he died of old age, and he was a badass one out of the Jedi's. I mean, he might not have been the best guy to kill a Sith character, but he was fucking badass and savage. Like Luke Skywalker, like he's another badass savage. Like they killed him off by old age, pretty much, and I'm glad they did that. It wouldn't look right. It would be much broken to your heart to see this guy from your childhood, man, and see him get killed off by this asshole like you hardly fucking know. Like seriously, and that person was like nothing special about them. Like, why should they fucker kill a Negan off or whoever off? Whether it's the Star Wars, Walking Dead, you name it. Everyone, like, I posted this on fucking Walking Dead page on Facebook, and no motherfucker responded to this one. Who the fuck is gonna get Dwight's death? Like, that ought to come as well. If Brooks is gonna fucking come along in the fucking picture, which is Negan, probably, sadly. I'm starting to think that you're gonna twist it for us somehow. Like, they all want us to think, oh, Hershel's gonna be the one killing Negan. He's gonna be taking Rick's calming death. Because they did not film the whole entire season yet. They only filmed half of it. And it has you wondering, they're gonna look back at our theories, like what has on our minds, and they're gonna like twist it for us because the showrunners, they want to like mess with our minds. You know what I'm saying? And they want to like rearrange that stuff that we think that is gonna happen, but not really.
You know, I'm looking for so many times.
Ah, shit, I'm so emotional. I don't know, every time I give like a speech like that, I'm always crying for some fucking reason. Hate it.
Dad used to say, I can't hear for anything.
It's kind of embarrassing.
You know that ain't true, right? Medicine wise.
Let's make it sound like it was. We're almost there. Can't wait for you to hear them.
Here we go. They got me a beer.
So damn careful. I don't know how. It's them. They're out here.
We don't know that.
2 of our people are dead. Maggie. Where the hell's everyone else? Find out. Why haven't they come back? It's the Reapers.
What's a reason? They must protect our home.
I think I know. But not anything in their way.
Enough! Get our heads on straight. Find our people. Find my son.
Scattered. They're running.
These people. Stay away.
We'll find them.
And that's the thing, like, about Negan, like, with the hilltop, like, at least he killed Alfred in the next stage, just to make up for that shit.
Stay quiet. You may think that building is not people.
Like, he need to wait longer, like, you know what I'm saying? Seriously, like, if they ever, like, really kill him off, like, I really hope they fucked him. They made fun of him and that shit. I mean, honestly, he did it too, but like he did everything he could do in order to redeem himself, for really, for everything.
Trail splits.
Marshall?
I lost him. Someone could have picked him up though.
Well, no.
We split up the group. No way.
People are out there. But that's the best way to find him.
And what if something finds us?
Stay alive. Daryl and I'll cross. Keep heading north. We'll catch up with you.
Here we go. Yeah.
See you guys out there. We gotta move.
I actually want to get that hoodie that he wears in the mask.
Hey. Okay. Can you?
I like how he doesn't seem to mind Negan too, like because he gives him back his shit and that shit, which is kind of nice, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I like Cole, but since he has a problem with Negan and shit, and he doesn't like really get Negan's story, like why he did what he did.
Everyone stand down. Here. What happened?
Oh, everything was fine. And then the place was suddenly on fire.
You see who did it?
No, we just ran. Jen and Billy didn't make it out. And something in the woods tell
You're really surprised.
Goddamn reapers. There is these
Where's Hershey? He's up somewhere in ours. You're the first one to see.
I think she saw her shot. That's what she's trying to tell me.
No.
Just keep his attention here. Who are you? You attacked our home? Killed my friends, our family? Why'd you do this? We did nothing to you. Who are you? Who are you? What do you call yourself?
Obama wants you.
I know it's just you out here. So you can answer my questions or not. It's your choice. Why'd you do it?
Pope brought you.
Get down!
Mom? Mom? Love you. Ugh.
Hey, Mom.
Bad guys. I'm getting more attention. I'm fucking hungry. Fucking hungry.
For your help, Elijah. Thank you. Thank you for a lot. Okay. Viola.
You look for it.
Here it is.
Wait a minute.
You know what you had earlier.
I found him. Damn, I found him.
Trying to take care of me.
All right.
Where's he now?
Want to go back to bed? All right, good night. I'm going to precinct. I'm bad times. Pause this.
Here's everybody.
Alright, I'm back, guys.